I think he fits well. I think when he was a bug boy here, he had a lot of potential. Like all young kids, he got distracted a little bit, but he's back and he's a good rider. He's always been a very good rider, a good communicator, and a hard worker. So I think he fits well here.
Channing Hill, a one-time fixture in New York racing, is making a comeback here this winter after a brief stopover in the Middle East.
Well, I got an offer in May to go to Saudi Arabia starting in September, and I decided to take it just for the fact that it'd be a great experience and a great way to see a part of the world. And was there for 2 months, had an unbelievable experience, and unfortunately things didn't work out, but it looks like it should work out in the long run, just for the fact that now I'm back in New York and as hungry as ever and trying to get back on the right foot.
I think that he's been a top 10 rider in New York for the 8 years he was here, and I'm glad he's back because I think he can pick up. I think he's got the business. I think he can pick up and at least do what he was doing, if not better, because I think he's got unlimited potential as a rider.
Hill has certainly put the journey into the term journeyman and believes his stints and experiences at racetracks around the world will serve him well this go around.
You know, in my career so far, I've had, ups and downs and probably contribute that to my moving around. But I've moved around just to try to get a leg up on my career. And, when I went to Hot Springs last year, I went in there with all intents and purposes of doing really well and, progressing my career forward so I could come back to New York and be a little hotter of a hand. And that's why I took the experience in Saudi Arabia, was just to get a better experience on riding and in life. And now that I'm back, you realize how much you miss New York and how much you want to be back in New York, and it just makes you that much hungrier to be back here and do well.
Make no mistake that Hill is very aware of how tough it will be to enjoy the success that he once had here in New York, and he will be reminded very quickly of how competitive things are going to get.
It's hard because when you have a presence like Ramon Dominguez here, he gets all the choice mounts and everybody's fighting for the longer shots. But Channing can fit in well because he's got a good style, he's a good strong rider, and he doesn't seem to get easily discouraged. So I think he can fit in and pick up mounts that he can make win. I mean, he's always had a lot of talent. I've always thought he was a very talented rider. So maybe it's time for him to come back and make an impact on New York.
As of now that I'm back in New York, I know it's going to be a tough go for the winter because there's so many good riders, and it's going to just be tough with Ramon here for the winter, and a lot of the really solid guys staying for the winter time. And I know I got a lot of work cut out for me, but just kind of dig my heels in and work really hard. And I got a really good agent that comes out every day and he works real hard. And I feel like if we can do that, then we'll be successful this winter and then hopefully progress into the summer and have a really good summertime.
We wish Channing Hill the best of luck in his return to New York, and as Mayor Bloomberg recently said, and because no matter who you are, if you believe in yourself and your dream, New York will always be the place for you. For The Buzz, I'm Maggie Wolfendale.